Welcome back to Mysterious TikToks part number 23. I am very excited for today because I've got a recording that many people believe has come from 3i Atlas. Now, that's not even a joke. It's a real recording found in 1977 from the exact same direction where 3i Atlas has come from. Is a real recording we're going to listen to. So make sure you like the video, leave me a comment, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the video. I don't know, that could have been Starlink, but to be honest, that just looked like a cloud with lights on it. A lot of you guys have seen here, there's so many UFOs that are hidden in clouds, but I have no idea what that was. It didn't look like a drone to me.
Oh, here's another one right here. You see him? Flying right over our heads. Pointing it right at him. And now he's turning.
Ooh,
Yeah.
flashed.
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering or at him, and he's curving.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that if I were you. If you want a flipping mothership to pull up on your house, man, this is how you get instant 5 stars. Why would you, if you think there's a UFO flying above your head, why would you antagonize it? These people are asking to get probed.
Shocking new footage reveals a massive water spout rising from the Barents Sea and mysteriously entering the clouds above. The video, filmed by stunned fishermen, appears to show an enormous cone of seawater being siphoned into the sky. As the bizarre column ascends, it makes a sharp, physics-defying turn before getting swallowed by the cloud cover. The footage quickly went viral, with conspiracy theorists claiming it provides slam-dunk proof of extraterrestrial activity. According to their theory, the video captures an alien spacecraft secretly refueling mid-flight with a colossal stream of seawater. Mainstream scientists have scrambled to debunk the sensational rumors, suggesting the footage shows a rare weather event like a water spout or tornado over water. But the internet's UFO devotees remain unconvinced by the mundane explanation. They insist the video shows indisputable evidence of an advanced alien civilization mining Earth's oceans for hydrogen fuel and other resources.
You know what? If I got superpowers like Aquaman, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it, I wouldn't be saving the world. I'd be swimming around trying to find these aliens because they're 100% out there. Think about it. Aliens flying past us probably look at Earth and go, wow, that's a golden ticket. We got everything here. We got sunlight, we've got a moon, we've got water, we've got land, animals, humans. Mate, if I was an alien and I flew past Earth and I came here, I'd have a field day.
Ridiculous. Look, oh, that is scary. The truck is, oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Oh no. Yeah, that is completely crazy. The truck feels like it's about to lift up off the ground. Not lying.
That's scary. I would have just whacked it straight in reverse, foot to the floor. He could have just, imagine being in a car whilst you just levitate up into the sky and then just get spun out. Yeah, I'm just glad I live in England. That's the only reason I like it, because there's nothing here that wants to kill me. Yeah, and I got family out in Australia and they keep inviting me over and I'm like, nah, once I found out about that spider that sits under the toilet seat, no chance. I'm not walking around with ring sting all holiday. I tell you what, whoever laid that road must have been British, because people that lay roads here ain't got a clue what they're doing.
Realized that back on August 15th, 1977, there was a very famous flare in the radio signal that was given the name the wow signal, because the observers that recorded it at Ohio State University was stunned at how powerful this signal was. And I checked it. Turns out that it came from about the same direction in the sky as 3i Atlas, within 9 degrees. And the chance for a random alignment of the two directions of 9 degrees or so is 0.6%. And there was no report on radio observations of 3i Atlas so far.
Right, it's either a massive coincidence that same signal, what we're about to listen to, came from the exact, well, almost exact same direction where 3i Atlas is coming from. And nothing has been heard anything like this since. So let's give it a listen and see if we can just hear an alien go,
Alright, we're on the way.
they said the probability of a signal like that coming from deep space is very, very, very low. And the reason why it's called the wow signal is because the person that was sat listening to that frequency had it on a piece of paper and he wrote wow on the ticket. So it could be nothing or a coincidence. You have to let me know down below what you think about the wow signal. But it is super interesting, you know, that something could be out there letting us know that they're on the way or that they're out there. But that is a great opportunity for, you know, if you dislike someone at your workplace, have a look outside, Steve. Oh, whoops, he tripped. There you go, he's gone now. I'm joking, that's just a joke.
Recently, a hiker in Oregon shared a video while he was on a hike through the back mountains when he came across a strange cave with a Freemason logo etched on the entrance. At approximately 500 meters in, he came across two wooden stadium-like benches facing each other in close fashion, just enough space for a group of people to stand in between. Thinking nothing of it, he pushed on in, but things started to get weirder as he slowly started noticing shoes that could only fit small children littered on the ground, which eventually led to a whole pile of children's shoes. Not only that, strewn in between the shoes were a bunch of bones of unknown origins. Even though many of us can guess what this cave was used for, maybe we should clarify.
Yeah, unfortunately we can all guess what probably happened in that cave, and it's awful that that really did happen. The disturbing part about it is that it looks theatrical with the seating arrangements and stuff. We all know the horrible things that probably happened in that place, but I'm surprised they left it all there. If it really was what they think it is, why did they leave all that evidence there? Yeah, so this place is apparently called Appalachia. I'm probably absolutely butchering that name. But apparently this is a weird thing that happens in the area. It's like a known phenomenon that happens. A lot of creepy stuff. My question to these people, why haven't you moved out yet? I would pack my bags, see you later. The only thing I want to hear is crickets outside my window and maybe an owl. But anything beyond that point, I'm moving out.
Y'all, they always tell you right to your face, wake up.
I can wear her skin over mine, her hair over mine, her hands as gloves, her teeth as confetti, her scalp a cap, her sternum my bedazzled cane. We can pose for a photograph. All three of us. Immortalized. You and your perfect girl. I don't know when love became elusive. What I know is no one I know has it.
That audio came out before this video came out. Or this video. Could she be referring to you know who?
So a lot of you probably know this already, but that was Beyonce speaking about her alter ego, Sasha Fierce. And that is creepy, isn't it? And Eminem talks about it with his alter ego being Slim Shady. A lot of these music artists do. But where are we going to draw the line and say, you know, it's not worth it, mate? Ben Colson, here's £1 billion. You'll be the biggest YouTuber on earth. But yeah, we're going to possess you with this flipping demon who will accelerate your career. I'm good, thanks. I'm all right. I'm quite happy eating my cereal, having my cup of tea and a biscuit.
Symbolism will be their downfall. Or is it just art? And let me be the first to tell you, it's all connected. I mean, if you know, you know. But first, let's go back to that video of Ellen DeGenerate. When the camera turns, you can see the inside of her house. Now, see that picture right there? Well, if you pause it and look it up, it says evil thoughts with revenge right next to it. Here's another picture of Ellen in her house, and this is the picture behind her. Now, the thing I'm curious about is the letters on top of the picture. These look oddly similar to the letters Marina Abramovich writes out when she does spirit cooking. Remember the beginning of the video? It's all connected. And that person that was in all red is Lady Gaga, and she went to Marina Abramovich many times for teaching. But let's continue. This is another picture of Ellen in her home. She's cutting her mother's hair, but what is that picture above her head?
Man, they're all so weird. They're not like us. They're not normal, these people. What are they doing it for? What's the reason? There's no amount of money you could pay me to do this stuff or be involved in this stuff. Yeah, I'm staying away from spirit cooking. The only cooking I'm doing is my beans on toast.
This video got 50 million views, and it shows these two guys who were tweaking because they saw water that looked unlike anything they had ever seen before. And to be honest, I'd be tweaking as well if I were in this situation, because that water does not look normal, and I have no idea why it looks like that. It's sort of like glassy clear, as if it's some sort of other material, and I haven't figured out a scientific reason for why the water would be like this. Maybe there's more salt in it, but I have no idea. But we gotta figure out who these two guys are, because many people speculate that they actually tried to sail to Antarctica and see if they found new hidden land over there. Or maybe they actually did cross the ice wall, and this is what it looks like when you go over there. The water is actually different.
Yeah, I don't know much about this Antarctica ice wall conspiracy. There's a lot of weird stuff, like government have stopped people trying to get there. A lot of people have tried to sail there and they can't. So if you know anything about the Antarctica wall, let me know in the comments. I'll make sure to read through them all. And if you want me to watch actually videos on it, then let me know down below as well.
Look at this. Isn't it crazy? Can you imagine photo plunging in that video?
Man, I felt like I just died. That's what it felt like. That was awful. That was horrible. And I do not like deep water. So that was really unsettling to watch. Let me know if that really freaked you out watching that video.
There's this satellite image from the ESA 7 satellite. This was in 1968. And it was like the first visual of Earth via satellite, or like a composite of it.
Yeah.
But look at, and it was stationed over the North Pole, and this is the picture that they released.
What the heck?
And they talked about, oh, it's just the composite images that they all put together, and the North Pole wasn't captured. Right? Okay, well then this was from Google Earth in like the early 2000s. Send this to you.
It's the hole to the center of the Earth.
And then this was released by NASA, I believe, in the 80s or 90s.
You guys,
all separate.
Go.
Holy moly, dude! That's
Literally.
actually unsettling.
So where's Santa?
But does it not look, if you compare it to that first map,
it's identical.
And people talk about,
and what year was that map? That was like the 1600s.
Yeah.
Gosh, man.
Yeah, and people have talked about, like, apparently NASA, but they've taken it back, or they've, like, scrubbed it or something. They talked about, like, it was really hard to find the image, but there was this obscure image that people, like, zoomed in of the Earth, and at the top there was literally a black stone sticking out, like, at the top of the world.
Oh my gosh.
A black stone.
And it's, like, the same as this freaking map, bro. Like,
Guys,
literally.
these mysteries of the world.
That's like we're never gonna know.
We will. I believe we'll know in heaven.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying, like, it's just because people will say, of course, there's nothing there. Like, you just go. Like, people have gone there. It's like, well, we don't know.
You know,
that.
flight plan or flight paths. You're not allowed to fly over the North Pole. Yeah, because I mean, probably because it's the most harsh climate. But still, people don't fly over the North Pole.
Yeah.
But Admiral Byrd did.
Admiral Byrd.
We've talked about him a lot too.
Yeah.
He
Good
did
name for a pilot.
Yeah. He's associated with a ton of stuff. Like even the Project Fishbowl. He was involved in the Operation High Jump.
Was he the guy that had the heart attack in Antarctica?
No, that was Buzz Aldrin.
Oh.
Admiral Byrd, this was like shortly after World War II. He was sent with an armada. The Navy sent this whole armada of battleships to the Antarctic. Super weird stuff. And it was just to explore, but there was all weaponized. And so the theory is that he went out there to seek out Nazi hideouts in Antarctica.
Yeah.
So he explored that, said that there's some crazy stuff there. And then he also did an exploration to the North Pole. And this is where this is the conspiracy part.
Okay.
Because apparently he had, and we've talked about it before, I believe, but his secret diary that only he had, and then when he died, his son got it. And then when his son was trying to publish the stuff in it, he died, like under very mysterious circumstances. But Admiral Byrd talks about in this secret diary, allegedly that he wrote, people think that it's fake, that when he went to explore the North Pole, there was an entry to inner Earth, like hollow Earth.
And that would make sense with this big old hole.
It would. And he describes it as being in the Earth, lush green land beyond the ice, mammoth-like creatures, a technology-advanced civilization, and meeting with a being called the Master, who warns humanity about nuclear weapons.
Wow.
So this is where it gets a little like,
yeah,
I don't know about it.
But it sounds like the little green children.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought about, was the green kids.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That literally backs up that story. That's so fun to think about. A giant hole that has a whole different world. I mean, yeah, dude.
It's all
I'm just thinking like sci-fi. So the possibility of sci-fi movies right now are just endless.
Gosh.
But apparently this master gave Admiral Byrd this message. It's a long message. But at one point he says to Admiral Byrd, you see, we have never interfered before in your race's wars of barbarity, but now we must, for you have learned to tamper with a certain power that is not for man, namely the atomic energy. Our emissaries have already delivered messages to the powers of your world, and yet they do not heed. You have been chosen to witness here that our world does exist. You see, our culture and science is many thousands of years beyond your race.
Wow.
You, my son, must return to the surface of the world with this message.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. I mean, it is scary to think that we're just living and sharing this planet with another race. I mean, it could be. Like I've said many times, I think there's aliens in the ocean because, like I've said, all the sightings have been out there in the ocean, and we've had F-16 pilots see crafts coming in and out of the ocean. Like I've said, I haven't done any research on it, so I wouldn't know. But if you do know something about it, let me know in the comments. I'll be really interested to hear.
Let's talk about what OP came across in The Bridge. This is by far one of my favorite threads. The original post was made in the Let's Not Meet subreddit in 2013, where OP says that he lives in North Wales, and despite it being a really pretty place to grow up, there's really not much to do. One night, OP and his friends stumble across a manhole cover on a bridge nearby, and they decide to open up and explore it. This is a part of the final tier of the disturbing Reddit post iceberg. The full tier is out. While inside of the bridge, they stumble across a ton of really strange and creepy stuff, and it's clear that a very deranged person is actually living inside of the bridge. The reason this is one of my favorite threads is because when asked in the comments to show proof of all of this, OP actually delivers and goes back into the bridge. In his follow-up post, he shows a picture of the bridge, the manhole that him and his friends descended into, and all of the stuff inside. The first thing they come across is a sheet and a foam pad that they assume is a makeshift bed for this person, a used candle which assumably is this man's primary source of light, a milk jug which was definitely not filled with milk, and a bag which they could tell was being used as a makeshift outhouse. The deeper they go into the bridge, the more disturbing these findings become, like this crime scene tape, this large nail which could only be being used for God knows what, and some odd and disturbing photographs taped to the walls. In the end room, they also find another candle that had been melted onto the wall, piles of random items, and the foldaway chair facing the blank wall that OP mentioned in his original post. They also took pictures of these items without the flash on, just the torches that they were using for light, to give an idea of how dark it would be for the individual living in there using just candlelight. Like, here's a space that they had to crawl through in order to enter the end room, and it is almost completely black. OP also mentions that he lives in a very small town without any homeless people, so it just makes this discovery that much more unsettling. Let me know what you guys think about this thread and the person who is calling this place home. And would you ever try this yourself?
No, I definitely wouldn't. That's crazy, living under a bridge. It might be a flipping troll or something. I mean, I don't fear the dark within my own home, but under a bridge in the middle of nowhere, like, think of the things you're going to hear. And yeah, nah, I'm good. And I wouldn't go in there. So these people have survival instincts of a carrot. Why are you going into the bridge? Just for take pictures for Reddit? Who cares? You're going to risk your life for that. Like I've said many times, spiritual warfare is very real. And there's a lot of strange things that are happening in this world that we do not know about. We don't understand it. We can't comprehend it. And I don't think we're supposed to know everything. But, yeah. Leave me a comment about anything you've seen in this video. Or if there's a conspiracy theory you want me to check out. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you had an amazing weekend. I hope you had an amazing day. And yeah, have an amazing day tomorrow. And I'll see you, in the evening for me. But yeah, whatever it is that I will appear on your screen, I'll see you then. See ya.